Hi friends, this is Adriana and we are going to practice making shapes. Today we're going to have the shark, the crab, and the fish. And remember, this is for our 2 to 3 year old. And basically we practice strokes, we practice shapes like circles, triangles. These are very basic for them. And we practice colors, shapes, vocabulary. We practice spatial awareness. They need to become aware of their body. And we're going to start with the shark. Hoy vamos a comenzar a dibujar el tiburón, el cangrejo y el pez con simples líneas. Y recuerden que son para nuestros niños de 2 a 3 años. Y practicamos el espacio y líneas básicas, sensory, and textures, colors, numbers. Okay, so we're going to start with a shark. Practicamos colores, todo lo que es la cuestión sensorial, y vamos a empezar con el tiburón. So what we do is we practice, we put our hand and we practice to have our fingers apart and together. So we do this several times. Separados y juntos. Practicamos esto varias veces con nuestros niños y el vocabulario. Together, apart. Together, apart. Sometimes it's necessary to help them so they get used to it. Y a veces es necesario estarles repitiendo constantemente para que ellos tengan ese vocabulario y hagan esa conexión. Entonces tenemos nuestro shark. We have our shark. So we're going to place our hands, our fingers together and this one apart. And we're going to place them on top on our paper. And this is important because when they are doing like hand printing or something, then they know whether they have to have their fingers separate or together, and they don't move it with the paint. Okay, so I'm going to move this right here. I hope you can see better. So we will have them with their hands, fingers together, this one apart, and we're just going to trace their hands apart. If they're a little older and they can do them by themselves, it's fine. If not, you go hand over hand, which means they use their crayon or their markers and you put your hand on top of theirs. Pueden usar la mano de ustedes guiando a la mano de ellos, o si ellos lo pueden hacer solos ya, está bien. So we trace around from about our wrist and we just go around. Y vamos alrededor de la mano. Y a esta altura nos detenemos, dejamos un espacio, we leave a little space open and we continue to our wrist, and that's it. And we do it again with a marker. If you already did it with a marker, it's fine, but they need to feel it. Si ya lo hicieron con algún plumón, está bien, pero necesitan sentir ellos el trazo. Y vamos todo alrededor. Ellos pueden escoger el color del marcador. They get to choose the colors they want. So we have our trace hand. Okay, we slide it a little bit, and where there's our middle finger, we just draw a little curvy line, like so. Hope you can see. And then between our first and second finger. Entre el primer y segundo dedo, we trace another line, curvy line. And that's it. Trazamos esta pequeña línea entre el primer y segundo dedo. Y aquí hacemos dos círculos. And here we draw two circles. And two in the center or wherever they want. So we have 1 and 2, however you want it. Very good. And down here, we're just going to draw. We can start talking about shapes. Oh, this looks like a triangle. Podemos empezar a hablar acerca de formas geométricas y podemos decir, oh, parece un triángulo. So we go one line and there's another line and we connect them. And then on the top, see, we have our other kind of like triangle. So we go up and down. That's all we do. We can continue our lines here. And then we do another triangle here. Another one on the bottom and we connect them. That's all we do. We have our shark. And we have little, just like 3 little curved lines near their eyes. 1, 2, 3. That's all we do. There's a little baby shark. And now we talk about, oh, okay, what else do we need? Oh, they need to eat. Okay. Hablamos de qué más necesitan hacer nuestros tiburones. ¿Qué necesitan para comer? Dientes como nosotros. They need teeth. So we do the same thing. We just draw little triangles. So remember, they can do it. It's a very good practice for them, or we go hand over hand with them. Ya sea que ellos lo hagan solos o los ayudamos guiándoles la mano. And there's our little shark, baby shark. So when you have your grandchildren around or you're babysitting somebody, that's what we can do. That's what they can do to practice. And it's cute because it's we're tracing their hands. So you can speed up this video or you can pause it. It's up to you. So you can do it whatever paper you have handy. Now it's turn for our crab. Cualquier papel que puedan utilizar está bien, y ahora es el turno de nuestro cangrejo. So we also practice sounds, like we go with our fingers, our hand, click, click, click. We practice that too. So here, remember we had, with our shark, we had our fingers together. Now here, we're going to have them apart. So we keep practicing with them. Together, apart, together, apart. Y aquí usamos lo mismo, continuamos diciendo lo mismo, juntos, separados, juntos, separados. Y en esta ocasión con el cangrejo vamos a hacerlos separados. Entonces tenemos nuestros 4 dedos, vamos a usar estos 4 dedos. We're going to use our 4 fingers and we trace them near the end of our white paper. Okay, so we trace, just to start like in the middle. and we go around their fingers, like about in the middle. If you use a marker already, it's fine, but we can do it twice so they can feel. It's important for them to feel. We're working with sensory too. Es importante que sientan porque estamos trabajando con la parte sensorial. Ok. Y lo único que hacemos es voltear la hoja del otro lado. Entonces la teníamos así. Lo único que hacemos es voltear la hoja y lo mismo del otro lado. The same on the other side. We just turn the paper around. Oops. And we just connect the lines. Very good. It's coming along. So here we do the same thing for our claws. Up and down. On the other side, up and down. Now we have 4 little lines. Remember, we can practice numbers. También podemos practicar números. Y es importante que ellos lo traten de hacer. It's important for them to try. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all we do. And we have our circles. Circles. Between 2 and 3, they have to start practicing their strokes. And then we can do one in the center. Some eyebrows. Podemos hacer los círculos. Es importante que sepan sus formas geométricas. Hacemos 2 círculos. Y aquí hacemos una sonrisa bien grande. How about a big smile for our crab? Si lo hacen en papel blanco, lo pueden colorear como ellos quieran, con crayolas o plumones. They can color it whatever they want, any colors they want. Markers, crayons. And now it's a turn for our little fish. So, es el turno de nuestro pez. So if you have little ones visiting you, you can have them practice doing their own hand tracing. So with this one, again, we have our fingers together, all of them. Now we're going to use the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We talk with them about numbers so they can start counting and identifying their own body parts. Es importante que practiquemos con ellos los números para que puedan identificar también las partes de su cuerpo. Entonces comenzamos. We start again back from about the wrist. I'm going to do this. Okay. So we trace around. Vamos a trazar alrededor de la mano. Hasta nuestra muñeca. Until we get to our wrist. If you can do it twice, it's fine. If they're not liking it, it's fine. Just once is okay. So now we just connect these 2 lines. in a curvy way. And we have a line here for our mouth and a big smile. And here we place a circle. And maybe another one inside. And near the mouth, we just connect this side to the other. Y nada más conectamos de un lugar a otro, cerca de la boca. Muy bien. Very good. Y de este lado, tenemos nuestra mano aquí, más o menos aquí, vamos a hacer wavy lines. Vamos a hacer unas líneas ondeadas. We're going to draw wavy lines over here, like on our sample here. So just wavy lines. That's all we do. And the same thing, see where we had our fingers here? The same thing over here. Okay, we do more wavy lines. Great, awesome. And we keep talking about numbers. We're going to do 4 strokes. Continuamos hablando de números. Y vamos a hacer unas líneas sencillas nada más. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lo mismo aquí. De este lado. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe another one, 5. And see, it's coming along. And here, more wavy lines. Here. Okay. And then from top to bottom or bottom to top, the same thing, more wavy lines. Ooh, wavy lines. Líneas ondeadas. Here. Muy bien. Y ya tenemos nuestro pez con sus manos. Con las manos de los niños. Ok, eso es lo que vimos en la clase. Y esto es para que ustedes lo puedan hacer a su propio paso. Y ya sea que usen crayolas, plumones, they can use crayons, markers, whatever they want to do to color them, even placing pieces of paper, dabbing paint, for instance, that's also a good sensory practice. También es muy bueno para la cuestión sensorial que tomen pintura y nada más hagan dab, 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 dab. All of it. Okay? For our little ones. And it's fun for them to do all this. They are very proud when they can do it by themselves. Se ponen muy orgullosos de hacer sus propios dibujos. And you can brag about them. Así que pueden presumir de las creaciones de sus niños. ¿Ok? Esto fue de la clase de hoy. Así que espero que lo disfruten y que lo pongan a sus niños a practicar los dibujos. Ok, I hope you enjoy it and you can have your little ones practice. Thank you for watching. Bye.